Hello and welcome back to Euro Football Daily for this week's edition of Euro Transfer Talk. We have a bumper show lined up for you today filled with all the rumours concerning the continent's biggest names, so let's jump straight into it. Having emerged as one of Europe's hottest prospects, Nuno Mendes is attracting interest from a host of big clubs. The Sporting Lisbon left-back made 35 appearances last season, chipping in with a goal and 2 assists, becoming an ever-present figure for a team that won the league title whilst remaining unbeaten in the process. Liverpool and Leicester City have been linked with Mendes, but according to transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, Manchester City lead the race to sign the 19-year-old. Pep Guardiola is keen to bolster his options at left-back, looking to upgrade on the injury-prone Benjamin Mendy and Alexander Zinchenko. However, a deal for the teenager is yet to be agreed, as Sporting are wanting a fee in the region of €50 million, while the citizens value him at around €30 million. The Premier League champions are also being linked with Fulham fullback Anthony Robinson, who would come at a much cheaper cost due to the London club's recent relegation to the Championship. With a major chunk of City's transfer budget allocated to their pursuit of high-profile targets, namely Tottenham's Harry Kane and Aston Villa captain Jack Grealish, the Champions League finalists won't want to splash out heavily on other players, deeming a move for Robinson, who is valued at just £10 million, more feasible. But what do you think, City fans? Should the club meet the €50 million fee Sporting are asking for, or would Robinson be a more sensible choice at a cheaper price? Let us know in the comments below. To Italy now, where Juventus are edging closer to the signing of Manuel Locatelli from Sassuolo. La Gazzetta dello Sport reports that the 23-year-old is only interested in joining the Bianconeri, despite Arsenal meeting the midfielder's €40 million price tag. The Italian joined the Nero Verde in 2019 for a fee around €14 million following a successful loan stint. In his career, he has made over 140 Serie A appearances, 99 with his current club, coming off the back of a superb 2021 season, where he contributed 7 goals in 34 appearances. The youngster also impressed on the international stage this summer, scoring twice in a 3-0 victory over Switzerland and playing in 5 out of the 7 games as Italy went all the way to clinch the Euro 2020 title. Speaking to Sky Sport Italia about his future following the tournament, Locatelli said, "Up until now I haven't really thought about it, but the interest of Juventus is pleasing. They are a great team and I've said it several times." According to the aforementioned Romano, Juve's opening bid of a loan with obligation to buy for €30 million was rejected, but negotiations continue with the Turin club confident of reaching an agreement soon. It's a blow for the Gunners, who were eager to land the former Milan man, reportedly offering the Italian a deal worth around €3 million a year. Locatelli is keen to play Champions League football next season, and so the Allianz Stadium looks to be his most likely destination. Having seen their captain Sergio Ramos depart for free, Real Madrid are on the verge of losing another centre-back, as Raphael Varane nears a move to Manchester United. Sky Sports reports that the Red Devils are close to agreeing personal terms with the defender, and the 28-year-old welcomes the move with his contract up next summer. A €50 million deal is imminent, but according to the Daily Mirror, he may not be the only player swapping the Bernabeu for Old Trafford. In order to fund a move for PSG star Kylian Mbappe, Los Blancos are willing to sell more players, with Vinicius Jr reportedly offered to the Manchester club as part of the Varane deal. The Brazilian moved to Madrid in 2018 for €46 million from Flamengo, but only netted 6 goals in 49 games last season. Manchester United have reportedly been offered Vinicius on an initial loan, with the option of a €75 million permanent deal next year. However, they're already set to sign winger Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund for €85 million. And when you add Varane's cost into the mix, a move for Vinicius at this time seems unlikely. The 21-year-old is understood to be disappointed that Real are looking to move him on, given that new coach Carlo Ancelotti is keen on him staying. But club president Florentino Perez is looking to raise around €150 million to sign Mbappe this summer, despite his contract at PSG expiring next year. But what do you think? Should Real Madrid keep hold of Vinicius or look to cash in while his stock is high? Let us know down below. We take a trip to Germany now, where Bayern Munich winger Kingsley Coman is on the radar of many top European clubs. The Frenchman's contract does not expire until June 2023, but according to Sky Germany, he has rejected the club's latest offer and is keen on a move to the Premier League. This has alerted many English clubs, with Manchester City, Liverpool and Chelsea all lining up a move. And it's the Champions League winners who are stepping up their interest, as they are reportedly arranging a swap deal with the German side involving 20-year-old Callum Hudson-Odoi. According to French outlet L'Equipe, Bayern are now open to selling Coman given their desperate need to balance the books, but it would take a straight cash offer of €90 million to tempt the Bavarians into a sale. The 25-year-old has been with Bayern since 2015 and is one of the most decorated players in European football, having never gone a season without winning a league title with 9 to his name. The former PSG man experienced his most productive campaign to date last term, with 8 goals and 15 assists in all competitions. Blues boss Thomas Tuchel is said to be a big fan of Coman, and with Hudson-Odoi not thought to be part of the manager's plans at Stamford Bridge, making just 13 appearances under the German's reign last term, a swap deal plus cash could be on the cards. Bayern have long been interested in the Chelsea winger, and with Coman's contract talks continuing to stall, don't rule this transfer out. Another move being reported between the two clubs is Robert Lewandowski to Stamford Bridge. According to The Sun, Chelsea are preparing a £50 million bid for the Polish superstar. Lewandowski has established himself as one of the best strikers in the world. His tally last term of 41 goals from 29 games was a Bundesliga record for a single season. The 32-year-old is contracted to Bayern until 2023, but is said to be keen to test himself in the Premier League and would relish a move to the English capital. The deadly striker could provide exactly the kind of firepower Chelsea had been missing, in the short term at least. Signing a new centre-forward has become a priority for the club this summer. Last year's recruit, Timo Werner, has not lived up to his price tag, while Olivier Giroud has left for Milan, and Tammy Abraham may also make an exit. The dream signing for Chelsea would of course be Borussia Dortmund's Erling Haaland, but he would come at an astronomical cost. The Blues have been trying to drive down the €175 million asking price by proposing a cash plus player swap deal, but BVB are standing firm. Therefore, the West London club are looking at cheaper alternatives like Lewandowski, and while the German champions won't want to lose their star man, their heads could be turned by a big bid for a player whose price will plummet if he runs down his contract. We finished this week's episode in North London, where Arsenal are closing in on a triple swoop worth in the region of €100 million. Midfielder Albert Sambi Lokonga is the first of 3 players the Gunners are hoping to finalise this week. The 21-year-old has joined the club for around €20 million, signing a long-term contract after making 78 appearances for Anderlecht, where he played under former Manchester City captain Vincent Kompany. Joining him at the Emirates is Brighton centre-back Ben White. The Gunners have struck a £50 million deal for the England international, subject to a medical. The 23-year-old helped the Seagulls survive relegation last season, finishing 16th in the top flight with the joint best defence in the bottom half of the league. And Arteta is keen to bolster his defence after finishing 8th in the Prem and missing out on European football for the first time in 26 years. And finally, another transfer Arsenal could land in the coming days is Lyon's Houssem Aouar. The North Londoners have been chasing the Frenchman's signature for a while now, and the deal looked to be dead when it was reported that Lyon were demanding £53 million for their midfielder. However, recent reports from ESPN suggest that an offer of around £22 million could be enough to tempt the Ligue 1 club into selling the 23-year-old this summer. The outlet also claims that the club faced competition from Spurs and Liverpool, but Arsenal remain the favourites to sign him. Arteta is convinced Aouar is still the right person to solve their creativity issues. And with the player now affordable, it seems, the Spaniard may finally get his man. And that's all we have time for today, but if you have any transfer rumours of your own, do let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more great content. Bye for now.